Hey guys, it's Lizzie B buzzing at you with another video. I have A with me again, and we're going to be doing conspiracy theories. So the first one I found, it says, hear me out, end of world predictions.
Okay, I'm listening.
Remember Y2K, remember 2008, 2010, May 2011, October 2011, and December 2012?
I don't remember all those dates, but I remember
They were
some.
like end of the world.
Well, I didn't come here until 2009, so.
Okay. After 2012, I stopped seeing predictions of when the world is supposed to end. Could this be because the world has ended? Why is it that I no longer see news talking about it? As a kid, pre-2012, I used to always be hearing about the end of the world. Now I rarely ever hear about it. It could be that we just don't believe it anymore because of countless predictions, but maybe other reasons. So I've heard about this, like, the world actually ended in 2012, and that's why nothing's felt the same since. But I've also heard, like, it's just, like, our childhoods are over, so, like...
I think it's our childhood's been over. Because, like,
yeah.
We're reading a book at school, and it's about, like, in 1945, when the atomic bombs hit, and when people thought that was the end of the world, and that seems more likely than 2012.
Well, 2012 was, like, the end of the Mayan calendar.
Well, it's not over, though. I think it's just our childhood.
Well, the calendar just ended, so then they were like, the world has to end. And so, like, I saw another theory that was, like, we just got, like, thrown into a parallel universe.
I heard that one.
Yeah.
That
So,
one seems cooler.
this one's called, Y'all Know How Time Feels like it's moving faster.
Yes,
Okay.
I feel that.
My friends and I have been feeling like the year keeps getting faster and holidays are sneaking up on us. I've seen posts about it too. What if the reason this is happening is something we've heard about? Maybe in a TV show? That's right. What if someone managed to make a replica of the Over Inator and activate it? That could explain the time is faster part. And as about things disappearing, we wouldn't remember they exist. You know how you are looking for something and you can't find it, and no one seems to remember or know what you are talking about? That could be the reason. What do y'all think?
Okay, so...
Is the Over Inator from
that
Phineas and Ferb?
Oh, the machine that...
I don't know if it's specifically for Phineas and Ferb,
I
but
think
like
it is.
a Nader, that's gotta be Dr.
Yeah.
But like that could make sense.
That makes sense to me.
If we're like in like a Matrix
feel like
type.
things are going really fast.
Yeah, and that would explain Mandela effects.
I love reading about those.
Mandela effects are the best.
Crazy.
I'm gonna put some at the end of the video.
Yeah, those are really crazy.
I think
like
that's
that
a good
one.
conspiracy theory.
I think so too.
That is a good theory.
Very realistic.
This one is called, Do We Really Sleep? What if when we sleep we're actually going through what happens to be our real life, and the periods of waking up in between are just meant to collect thoughts for our real life? I know there's a lot of theories on dreaming, how like what if it's flipped and our dreams are real life and our real life is just dreams?
But dreams are just like what we learn in psychology. They're just past your brain making sense of the memories that you've had in the past.
Yeah.
It doesn't really fit. Unless they're wrong. They could be wrong. Because I barely ever dream.
I dream every night. I remember my
like
dreams.
when I first came, I used to dream all the time. But there were like nightmares that I hated it. So like every time I felt myself falling, you know how you can feel yourself falling? I like wake myself up. And ever since then, after like a year of doing that, I barely dream now. I don't know if that's true because my psychologist teacher says I do dream. I just don't know it. But I think she's wrong.
I like this idea, but I don't think it's true. It's fun fiction to play around with. I sometimes also like to think my dreams are me experiencing the other realities that my avatar exists in within the multiverse. I imagine they probably pop into my waking reality when they're dreaming too sometimes.
I like that.
That would be cool.
I like
That's
that.
like a separate theory.
Yeah, I like that theory.
That would make sense in like the Matrix type.
Or like when you remember stuff that you think you did, but you really didn't.
It could be your
you.
other person in a different reality. Have you seen that thing? Like, it's on TikTok right now, and this girl was like what we do. So like we make choices in this reality, in this life, but then our person in a different like parallel universe makes the opposite choice. Yeah. But then it goes on, and who's the one that's making the original decisions, and who's the after effects of it, and like.
I know what you're talking about. Or like when you think of something, that thing happens in another universe. That one's cool.
Crazy. This one's called A Reason for Keeping a Lot of Abandoned Buildings. While I was watching Abandoned, a Vice series about abandoned places and their histories, an idea struck me. Every single piece of media about the aftermath of any catastrophic thing Be it zombies, nuclear wars, invasion, you name it. You see a lot of repurposing the abandoned structures like as bases, camps, homes, so they got me thinking about why they are still there and haven't been taken down and destroyed. What if they haven't done so because they're planning way ahead, as if we have been shown in games and movies as an actuality, and that whatever it be that's going to happen will happen. More than likely, the larger population centers are going to be hit first, but the outer lying areas long abandoned largely won't. So what refugees from the inner areas can go out and find shelter and cover with ease.
That doesn't
So,
make
like,
sense to me.
I think it's trying to say, like, the government is keeping all these things because, like, they're preparing for, like, zombies and nuclear wars where people can go and find shelter in abandoned buildings. This one is going to be the last one, and then I'm going to do Mandela effects.
I love those.
Yes. Veganism is government control. Due to genetic modification, the government can control the genetic makeup of plants easier than livestock and want to promote eating of these plants to control the vitamins and nutrients we absorb versus ones they exclude us from. This is also why a lot of celebrities, for example, Chris Hemsworth, mention eating vegetarian/vegan diets when getting in amazing shape for movies. It's propaganda. The government makes them promote these diets. Lastly, what is the biggest joke about vegans? They never stop telling people and talking about how they are vegan. These are people already brainwashed trying to get everyone else on board, or lots of fake government accounts online trying to get everyone to become vegan.
It's like they become the messenger for veganism.
Okay, there's a lot of like good ideas, but
It doesn't really stand as a whole.
yeah, I think we were meant to eat vegetables and fruits, and people are just like, hey, we're all dying from genetic modification, so we're gonna eat organic, good food.
But you have to have protein. Like, I mean, you can get that from some veggies.
Yeah.
But, I mean, God put animals on the ark so we could eat them. That's my theory. Not all of them, but he put some.
Okay, and like
so that
everyone's
could
like,
eat
you have to
them.
be really privileged to eat vegan and vegetarian. There's a lot of countries that, like poor countries, who are all vegetarian and vegan.
Oh, yeah, Ethiopians. Well, they're not, but, like, okay, so they have a lot of weird traditions. Not weird. They're not weird. They have a lot of, like, traditions where they don't eat meat. I think it's Wednesdays and Fridays. Or, like, they eat.
Is that like a religious thing?
Yeah, it is. It's like a lot of their food is vegetarian and vegan, and a lot of vegans love eating Ethiopian food because of that. Because it's really good food, and it doesn't have the meat in it. But we all love meat. We do. Even if we can't eat it, all Ethiopians love meat. I love meat so much.
I don't love meat.
You're not Ethiopians.
Going to the Reddit, well, it's a subreddit, I guess, for Mandela effects. This Mandela effect is the mystery of the Abraham Lincoln top hat, or lack thereof. A while back, someone on this board posted that if you Google image search Abraham Lincoln, there are absolutely no pictures of him wearing a top hat. Even if you type Abraham Lincoln top hat, the only images you get are people wearing costumes of him with a top hat on. There's not a lot of photographic evidence of Abraham Lincoln wearing the top hat, which he was supposedly famous for wearing. Fast forward this week, a museum that was supposedly displaying an original top hat that belonged to Lincoln has concluded that there really is no evidence to back up that is truly an artifact that belonged to him. Just odd, but it seems like we're slowly being transformed into thinking that he never even wore a top hat. Perhaps reality is shifting.
What?
Okay, she's looking it up, and there's no pictures of him with a top hat on.
That is so crazy. Except
Look, cool.
found a good one.
That is interesting.
That was.
Isn't that the Lincoln Monument?
Yeah, doesn't he have?
No, wait, I don't think he does. Hold on, Lincoln.
The one he's sitting down.
Does not.
Doesn't.
The Lincoln Monument does not have a top hat on. Okay, because we can't find any others on Reddit, we're gonna do the BuzzFeed Mandela Effect Quiz. Okay, what color is Uncle Sam's hat in the, like, we want you to...
I think it's red and white.
I think it's blue and white.
Oh, I think.
I don't think it really matters. I was right. Yeah, it's blue and white. What? Okay. Blue and white. It's... I've already seen this. It doesn't have a cornucopia. I know it does. but it doesn't. Target. What is Henry VIII holding in his famous treasure? I can't. Tall, large, Henry VIII, supreme head of the Church of England. I have no idea what he's holding.
Sword.
A glove or a turkey leg? Well, I think it's going to be a turkey leg.
Oh, a glove.
I don't remember what he's holding. I've never seen this picture before. Does rich Uncle Pennybags wear a monocle? Okay.
Oh, wait.
This is a big Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Like, it's huge.
Everyone thinks he does, so I'm going to say no.
He doesn't, apparently. But, like, he does. And, like, I asked my mom and my grandpa, and, like, they'd play Monopoly constantly. And my grandpa had this huge, like, collector's edition glass and wooden Monopoly board. He played it all the time because he loved Monopoly. And I was like, hey, yeah, does he have a monocle? And he was like, yeah, of course. And Mr. Monopoly does not have a monocle.
What if throughout the years, like, they
No, like, you can never find.
That's crazy.
That's it for today. If you like this and you want to see another conspiracy video, like the video and comment. Comment any theories that you have that you'd like us to talk about, or just me, because you won't be here after today.
Yeah, that's true.
But you'd like me to talk about, or any Mandela effects. Comment those. Follow us on Instagram. I'll link those down below. And yeah, that's it for today. So, bye.